Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a reading. As I am recording this, we are in the full moon of Aquarius. So just keep that in the back of your mind. This could have something to do with that. We've got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be the liar, cheater, thief, and it depends on the cards that are around it. For others, it could be about strategy, strategizing, what you're going to do next. Maybe it's time for you to leave something behind, take what you have, and keep on trucking. Let's see what this is all about. What is the Seven of Swords? Spirit, please show me what does the collective need to hear the most. All right, so we got Two of Wands as the challenge. Maybe for some of you, it is about moving. The old traditional meaning to that card was also moving. Some of you just like packing up and leaving in broad daylight, not telling anybody where you're going. Maybe you don't even know where the hell you're going with the Two of Wands in the challenge position. It's like you got the world in the palm of your hands. You're looking out upon the horizon and you're like, okay, well, what do I want to do next? I think for a lot of you, you just need to start packing, and get going. You figure it out as you get there. You think about the full moon in Aquarius and it's like, it can be the Fool energy, packing light and heading out, taking that leap of faith, because Aquarius is like that rebellious energy, right? What else do we have, Spirit, for the collective? We've got the Page of Swords. Somebody might be spying on you because we do have it in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse is about spying. Somebody could be watching your social media because we do have the world here, so that could be the World Wide Web. They're, keeping an eye on you just to see what you're doing. What else do we have in the recent past, Spirit? Yeah, the Three of Cups, but it showed up on its side. So, maybe it was people who gossiped about you, lied about you. I don't like that energy, honestly. But what else do we have? It could be three people. Yeah, about this Queen of Pentacles. This could be you. This could be you, like, really looking at your finances and, thinking, okay, this is what I want to put energy into. This is how much I have to invest in this situation. I think regardless of all this other stuff that's going on, it's like maybe in the back of your mind, people are spying on you. People are, trying to steal your ideas, or, maybe they're gossiping and lying about you, trying to steal something from you. What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah, we got the Emperor here. This could be about somebody that you meet, somebody in a place of authority. Maybe for some of you, maybe you're applying for a different job. You're like, you know what? I'm done with this underhandedness. Maybe you're working at a company where there's a lot of underhanded business going on, and you're like, this isn't for me. I've been in companies like that in the past. That's why I'm self-employed. What else do we have? How are people seeing you? Let me see. How are people seeing you right now? Page of Pentacles. So maybe this is, for some of you, this is about you going back to school. Maybe you're learning new things. What else do we have in the future? We have the Temperance card. I feel like this is all about alchemy, new things. Maybe this is about hopes and fears. We got the Nine of Swords. Okay, not surprised. And what is the possible outcome for the collective? What do we got here, Spirit? We got the High Priestess. This is about keeping things under wraps. You know what? It's sometimes the biggest flex is by not saying anything at all. Not where you're going, not when you fall in love, not what you're, if you're making a job move, whatever you're doing, keep it to yourself. People can't ruin what they don't know. And that's why you have people who are spying on you right now, because they want to know what's their next move. What are they going to do next? Right now, they don't have anything to talk about, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe that the reason why you walked away is because everybody just doesn't shut the fuck up. The best thing that you can do for yourself right now is just keep yourself quiet. Say nothing. You become a mystery to these individuals. And then, guess what? Everything that comes out of their mouth is now a lie because they don't know anything about your life. It's really nice that way. This is where you learn to take back control of your life and you are able to create balance. I think in the past, you've had no choice but to do this. And I think, in my personal readings, in my own personal life, I've had to disappear. And it's been one of the best things that I've ever done for myself is disappear. Nobody knows where I am. Nobody knows what I'm doing. I'm a complete fucking mystery. And with the high priestess, you look at the high priestess, there's no roof above her head. The sky is the limit. You don't see her sitting in an office or in a house. The sky is the limit. The angel. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are this angel. And this is how you are learning to take back control and authority of your own life. It's the best way to do that. You could have Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo energy is what I'm seeing so far. Overall energy, let's get to that. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is looking out upon the horizon, just like this guy. He's like pre-emperor energy, but then we do have the emperor here. So this is about looking out upon the horizon. The emperor doesn't make like drastic moves. The emperor sits back, he thinks about it, he looks at all his options before he makes a decision. And once he makes that decision, it's a final decision. So whatever this decision is, maybe for some of you it is moving. Maybe for some of you it is thinking about, working at a new establishment. Maybe you're thinking about applying somewhere else. I feel like that would be the best thing for us. Change is inevitable. There's only 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and change, right? And trust me, it's definitely worth the move. So I think for you, maybe you're thinking about putting in that resume or putting out that application, but that happens in the future. What you're doing right now, because we have Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Neptune retrograde, we got all these squares, we got Venus in Virgo, we've got Fortuna at the end of Aries. I mean, we have all these energies that are coming about right now. We've had that square to Saturn from Jupiter and Mars. This is like, paying attention to your finances. Don't worry about what the fuck's going on in the world. They're going to have you believing that there's doom and gloom and that, the whole world is falling apart. I feel like right now more than ever, you need to focus on what's right in front of you. You look at these people, she's focusing on what's right in front of her, and it's like, okay, the sky is the limit. I'm going to keep my movements to myself. I'm going to move in. I feel like moving in secret. I keep getting that moving in secret because I get this, you showing up as the 7 of Swords and the outcome being the High Priestess. Now, this is secret energy. And the best thing you can do, and it's really funny that this came out because this morning I literally posted this. My biggest flex right now is being low key. Nobody knows what's going on in my life, where I'm at, who I'm with, or what my next move is unless I make it known. Privacy is my peace, and I feel safer this way. So I feel like right now more than ever, you are safer if you can just keep everything a secret. It's just better that way. That way that you can listen to your inner authority and you can go down this new path without someone else chirping in your ear. Because I feel like with that Saturn square, it's almost like our commitment is being tested, but also what's going to come up in the psyche is, oh, I can't do that. Oh, I don't have the money for that. Oh, I can't switch jobs. I have to stay where I am because it pays the bills. But really, in all actuality, if you're willing to make those moves, Spirit's going to catch you. You won't fall. People say, oh, what if I fall? What if you fly? What if you fly? So I'm definitely getting a very angelic energy that is surrounding you. If you have a father or grandfather figure that has crossed over, I feel like you are getting signs from them at this time. I do feel like you are alchemizing a new life behind the scenes. And I feel like positivity, optimism, is really what rules the day. And it's about delving into that heart center. What is your heart telling you telling you to do? not what is other people and people in a place that you think is an authority over you. They're just as equal to you as you are to them. Just because you think that they're in a place of authority, oh my God, people idolize people who are, higher up. But don't you realize that you have those same attributes as they do? That was something that I had to learn a long time ago. I remember this girl bullying me in my office space, right? I had my own office doing my own thing, and every time I came into the office, she continued to bully me, and it was because she thought she had seniority. And at first, that's what I thought. Like, that was kind of what was programmed. Well, she's been here longer, and, her business has been more. And it's like, no, wait a minute. No. I don't give a shit that you've been here longer than I have. My business is actually just as important as yours, if not more important. You're slapping mud on people's faces. I am helping people on a completely different plane, other than putting mud and weird fucking shit on people's face. Like, no. And once I realized that, and then once I realized, like, when I go in and I apply for a job, you're not interviewing me, I'm interviewing you. Can you give me a list of past employees that I can speak with that can give me a review for you? They ask you for the same thing. They want to talk to your past employers. Well, how about this? Can I talk to your past employees? Keep that in mind, guys. So again, stop putting people up on pedestals that don't belong there. You belong on that pedestal. So I'm really feeling like strategy. And again, I feel like there are people who are spying on you. Now, not always necessarily a bad thing. For some of you, who's spying on you is a prospect, like for a future endeavor. It could be a future business endeavor. And maybe they're going to reach out and contact you and say, hey, listen, I've been watching you for quite a while. I was thinking about giving you this promotion, or I'd like to bring you onto our company, or, whatever. Try not to fall for any get-rich-quick schemes, especially because it's Mercury retrograde. And also stop believing all the shit that's on the news right now. They're trying to push all this stuff, and if you pay attention, it's all Mercury retrograde. None of you guys have enough information to make a sound and just decision on anyone's behalf at this point. You're not getting all the information, even when it comes to fucking Kamala. Like, they're trying. Do you guys forget the last 3.5 years that she's been in office? So on day one, she's going to lower grocery bills. On day one, like, she has no policy. She has no nothing. And all of a sudden, she's everybody's sweetheart. And because she's black and she's a woman, remember, for the last 3.5 years, they didn't even know what women were. And her policy is to put men in women's sports and to demoralize women and bring it down to basically a costume. And please don't forget that groceries have been like higher than ever in our lifetimes under their watch. But on her first day, she'll lower grocery bills. How about do it now? And please don't forget, she's not black. Okay? She is a chameleon. And that's what they're selling you during this Mercury retrograde. And I know that's not going to make a lot of you guys happy, but I don't care. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to be honest with you. And maybe for some of you, you just clicked off. And I don't give two shits anymore. I'm done keeping my mouth shut about all of the stuff that's going on. And everybody says, oh, what is it? Trump derangement syndrome? I remember under him, I'm not a fan of either. I don't vote, okay? I'm not a fan of either. But at the end of the day, we didn't have war, okay? He didn't go into war. We weren't paying ridiculous amounts in taxes. We had affordable housing. We didn't have a shit ton of terrorists that are stockpiling. We didn't have people burning down cities in the United States. We didn't have any of that. So I'm sorry, I don't care what side you're on. I'm looking at the facts. And the fact of the matter is, we were better under him than we have been for the last 3.5 years with her as VP, who's never even made it to the border. She went over there to a place where there was nothing really going on, and had her pictures taken. But what did she do? She's avoided the news, media at all costs, so she doesn't have to answer questions. Who else has been doing that for the last 3.5 years? Oh, Sleepy Joe. And where is he, by the way? Anybody know? See what I'm saying? So you guys really need to take a step back and analyze what's going on. Do your research, okay? Because that's another thing that's happening right now. And you want to be careful that you're not falling into these traps of all the shit that's going on and all the lies that are being told. Because we do have the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. So you're being told a lot of lies. A lot of lies. Page of Swords in the reverse is a liar. Okay? So be careful. Liars and cheaters and thieves are out right now. And they are here to... I mean, if you guys believe all the shit that's going on right now, I have I have a bungalow in freaking Alaska that I would like to sell you. It's ridiculous. We talked about Sleepy Joe and we got JB, Joe Biden. So again, what's going on there? They just showed me that. Thank you, Spirit. That's hilarious. So again, get your head out of all this other shit and really focus on you. Focus on your immediate surroundings. Focus on your family. Focus on your siblings. Focus on your community. Focus on those types of things. Right now is not the time to be trying to sell anybody anything, like as far as like your belief system and that kind of shit. Everybody's going to say, follow me. But again, look at the facts. Everything that I just mentioned is public fucking knowledge. It's not follow me. I could give a rat's ass about who follows me. I'm not here for followers. If you notice, they won't expand my channel. And the reason being is because I don't say the things that they like. And I don't care. I'm not here for likes or follows. I'm here to tell you guys the truth. And I've been doing this for 4.5 years now. Almost going on 5 next April. So, and even though they keep my reach small, I don't care anymore. I really don't. Again, it's not for follows. It's here to tell you the truth, because to me, you're not collateral damage. To me, it's important that honesty is key, and my business thrives off of that. You can have all the freaking followers in the world, and I do pretty well. I've been in business for a long time, regardless of my reach on YouTube. Everybody who comes to me is word of mouth, and I've been in business now for 8 years, so obviously I'm doing something right, So again, don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid, but again, don't try to wake up the masses, because at the end of the day, they're just a bunch of asses, and they are literally bound and determined to continue to believe the lies that they have been told. So with that said, I feel like, again, keep all your moves silent. Keep things to yourself. Don't tell anybody what your next move is, and get prepared, because I feel like in the next few weeks, you're going to see a lot of miracles even like happening. But if you're in a mindset of, oh God, nothing's happening, and I'm so afraid, and and comparing yourself to other people, this is where you're going to lose. Okay. So my suggestion is, don't do that. Don't freaking do that. All right. Stay focused. Know that you have angelic protection, regardless of all the shit that's going on in the world, or all the people who want to gossip about you and, find reasons to talk shit and like whatever. I was born with Venus in Virgo, and right now we have Venus in Virgo. That's bully energy. I was bullied my whole life. Still to this day, I'm bullied by my own family. I'm bullied by, people I considered friends. But does that stop me? No. And at the end of the day, I just stopped talking. I won't even talk to you anymore. I don't need to tell you what you did. So That's where we kind of need to get to a place where you're moving in secret. I'm going to leave that here, you guys, subject to interpretation. Love you guys all so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Put a heart in the comment box or in the description box. Also, or I'm sorry, comment bar. Mercury retrograde. Or, let me know how this reading resonates with you. You guys, I love you all so much. Check me out over on Facebook and Instagram under the Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged Tarot. Another thing that they just told me to, while I was saying that, is pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams are trying to tell you something. Anyway, take care.